my name is Stormy, this is Stormbees, blah blah, the whole thing. We do this all the time, you know the drill. So I I did the classic Stormy blunder of recording 4 episodes of this and then realizing by the end of the 4th episode that my mic was muted. So we have to redo everything. But, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Even though I think the episodes I recorded were really good. But hey, it's fine, I say through gritted teeth. Anyway, though, it'll be whatever. It's fine. But yeah, I'm back. It's, what time is it even? It's almost noon, and I normally try to record at night because I prefer being half asleep when playing these games. I find it more fun, and I find that I'm weirder as a result, and I think it's funnier that way. I will never try to use you, but I won't stop you from making a choice either. What does that mean? No matter how much I think about it, I still can't comprehend those words. Use me. Jihae using me. I mean, with the sexual tension going on, babes. He's a bottom. That's what he's saying. He'd prefer to be used. And what is it about making a choice? After that day, Jisoo was hardly ever home. I wonder what he's up to. I forgot. Since I've already done these cutscenes, I forgot that this one was gonna be fucking... Oh my god, I forgot his name. It's Jiyeon. It's gonna be Jiyeon time. Hey, guess what? The orange cat came up to me with his ears pricked up. Jiyeon's cheerfulness made me feel better. I heard oh my god, Jihae's doing Jip. What is that? Oh, whoa, what's that? Jip. J-I-P. Joy in Paradise? I suddenly remembered the host club for women called Joy in Paradise downtown. People called it Jip for short. I heard that middle-aged women like to go there. I'd like to go there, honestly. Maybe this is dumb of me, maybe this is naive, I don't know what a host club entails, but if there's pretty men like Jihae there, sign me up, bitch. Yeah, Jip. I heard they're gonna give him money. He's gonna earn money by working as a host? It's gonna be Oran High School Host Club, but with all these fuckers. I forgot what I was gonna call them. That was a wake-up call for me. I want to earn money too, but they said that I would need something called a family consent farm if I want to work. I think he meant consent form, not farm. He needs a family consent form to work as a host? Wait. Jiyeon's a minor, but is he a minor? Is he a minor? After everything that happened last year, that kind of makes sense by how immature he is, but also, why are we dating minors in the cat dating game? Jiyeon's a minor, but he might work as a host. But Jihae really already agreed to it. Is he really gonna work as a host? Where is Jihae now? I stuttered. Living room, Heejung. Can you sign a consent form for me? No. I let out a deep sigh. You guys don't even have any identification. Why? I want to do Jip and get money too. They said that it's not hard and all I have to do is smile. I want to earn some money. Just go ask your, loads of bitches that you talk to. All you have to do is smile and earn money? So it really is a job as a host. Oh no. They don't even know what's right and wrong in this world. Maybe morals are different. What's wrong with being a host? Girl. Heejung, I always forget her name. Tell me what's wrong right now with being a host. If it's easy as smiling, I'd do it, honestly. They don't even know right from wrong in this world. Maybe morals are different from where they're from. I hope they didn't get into something bad. I ignored Jiyeon's pleading eyes and left the room. Hey, where are you going? Jihae, what kind of work do you do? I was still feeling a bit awkward from what happened last time, but I asked as naturally as I could. Jihae, who was eating apples with June, turned his head to look at me. June was so adorable nibbling on an apple, but I stared straight into Jihae's eyes. Jihae, she's not gonna write a consent form for me. Jiyeon, be quiet. And it's not farm, it's consent form. You fucking bitch. Alright, consent form, that's it. Jihae, is it true that you're planning to work as a host at Joy in Paradise? Suddenly, there was complete silence. Jihae, Jiyeon, and even June all stared at me. Joy in Paradise. June tilted his head. Or Jihae, sorry. What I mean is... Did I make the wrong guess? No, don't be embarrassed. Don't act awkward. Oh, whoa, what's that? He looked very serious. Oh my fucking god. I must have guessed wrong. No, Jiyeon said that you were working and asked me to sign a family consent form, and I was just wondering what it was about. I got a part-time job. Part-time job. Jiyeon meant job when he said jip. I forgot for a while that Jiyeon's language skills are so poor. They are not poor. He is faking it. He is a fucking liar. I jumped to conclusions. How embarrassing. Yeah, we were walking and a man gave him a small paper with a phone number on it and said, "Please call us. We'd love to work with you." Jiyeon opened his eyes wide and began explaining. So Jihae told him no, but the man kept following us, and I told him that I'd do it instead, and he said I would need my guardian to sign a consent form. Anyway, he was so persistent and said he'd pay a lot, so Jihae said it's okay to do the jib. Wait, did they keep changing it from jib and jip? Okay, whatever. It's only, 1 to 2 hours a day. He's talking about a job, milady. But I'm too young. I need a consent form to do the jib. So he was recruited on the streets. What kind of job? Modale. Yeehaw, partner. It's model. Thanks to Jiyeon, the usually quiet Jihae is talking about his day. This apple is good. Jiyeon, who stayed quiet all the time, spoke. One look at the empty apple plate, one look at Jihae. Jihae seemed to have read Jiyeon's mind. He reached out to grab a knife and an apple. Those two always seemed to read each other's minds. Oh, really? Would it really be okay? What about your ears? Is that really possible? He doesn't even have any kind of identifications, and he has animal ears. Listen, like, I know for realism's sake you can't show the ears, but so many people would be into it. Jihae picked up a knife and started peeling the apple. Seeing a fit guy like that peeling a tiny apple was really... She'll get horny over anything. Hat. Huh? I agreed under the condition that I would wear a hat at all times. And they were okay with it? I took a glance at Jihae's ears. Sorry, him saying hat for some reason it's getting me. Hat. They're pretty, but it would cause a chaotic if anyone discovered them. Right, those ears. I used to touch them and brush his hair when he was still an animal. Milady. Jihae's fur is really soft. I adored him as a pet, but ever since he became a person, it's been so awkward. This is strange. Why am I so awkward around Jihae? Milady. I was staring at Jihae's ears when I heard someone call me. I realized that Jihae was holding out a piece of apple to me. Would you like an apple? Let's be calm about this. So what about the family consent form? No! Fuck you! Why? Technically, they are my pets, so I am their family, but I can't do anything about it because the law wouldn't acknowledge it. If you sign it... Fuck. If you sign it, I'll call you master. Please. Please. Jiyeon had the cute, adorable puppy dog eyes. More like kitty cat eyes, badooch. That's pretty convincing, but I can't help him on this one. Pretty please, I'll be a good boy and listen to everything you say. Jiyeon looked at me beseechingly. He's more like a dog than a cat now. Jiyeon held on to my sleeves and started giving me sad faces. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? I won't mess up the house with yarns and steelfish either. Please? Ugh. A red apple was stuffed into Jiyeon's mouth. That's a terrible sprite edit. What? Jiyeon, who was sitting quietly, has shoved an apple into Jiyeon's mouth. Looking dumbfounded, Jiyeon blinked his eyes. Quiet. With that, he went back next to Jihae. Jiyeon. You're quiet, but intimidating. Jihae peeled an apple without a word. Wait. Jihae peeling an apple without a word is scary, too. Listen, Jihae's not the one that skins people, that's Jiyeon. I know their names are similar, but you can't get their traits mixed up. Come to think of it, Jihae and Jiyeon were both quiet, but whenever they said something, it has a big impact. But do you have to do a part-time job? I asked as Jiyeon spit the apple out of his mouth. Spit out the... whatever, same shit. Just in case. Just in case. What does he mean by just in case? We never know what will happen to us later. Later. As soon as I heard that. Right. It suddenly made me sad. They can't live in this house forever. I knew that, but thinking about it made me feel lonely. Jihae, you're trying to get your own place or something? That's not right. Look at Heejung's face. Looks like she's gonna cry. No, it's not like that. I guess my expression betrayed my feelings. But we can't stay here forever. Jiyeon commented without any hint of emotion. It's as if he wanted me to hear it. That's probably why he said it, girl. What the fuck? I got used to living with them. I'd never thought of them moving out. Hasn't it only been like 2 months? I sat on the sofa and stared at the apple Jihae handed me. I felt extremely lonely. Oh, and that's just it. Okay. Great. That's awesome. Woo. Good game, guys. Good game. Maybe it's like too early to say, and I don't want to be rude, but I feel like oh, I got a book. I feel like Jihae hasn't really been like carrying his weight as a romantic interest. Like, don't get me wrong, the man's hot, like obviously, but he doesn't really do a whole lot or have a lot of personality. Unless I guess Princely is a personality, but still. God, you know, this happened to me last time when I recorded all this shit where I had literally nothing to talk about. But you know what carried it last time was the fact that I was fucking losing my entire mind. I'm not gonna sleep. I'm not gonna sleep the day away. Like, I remember, I don't know why I was talking about it, but I got into a topic about talking about the kelp shakes from fucking SpongeBob. Just because I thought they looked tasty. And I still think that. Don't get me wrong, I still think that. Even though I don't remember, like, the context of that, any of that episode. I remember as a kid being like, kelp shake look good. Actually, what reminded me of that in the first place, this is so stupid, this is such, like, a weird, it's a weird topic. So, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, we all know it. I saw somebody draw a comic of Foo Fighters, drinking a kelp shake from SpongeBob, and she became all, like, fuzzy and stuff. And, like, that, for some reason, seeing this, oh, it's winter. Wow. Seeing this comic, like, awoke something in me where I was like, yeah, man. Damn, I want to drink one of those things. I feel like cartoon food's like that, though. Cartoon food always looks really good. And not, like, this is gonna sound weird, not like Studio Ghibli kind of food. Not like anime food where they intentionally try to make it look as fucking delicious as possible. But just like, oh, I forgot what show it was. It might have been like Fairly Odd Parents. Just like, it might have been that show. I know I had a specific food in that show I've always wanted to eat, and I don't remember if it was like chicken or sandwiches, but like, the weirdly cartoon food looks tasty and I want it. I'm a foodie. I want all of it. How long do we have to do this for? don't remember anything happening for a while, but I could be wrong, and dear God, I hope I'm wrong, because I am already running out of things to talk about. Actually, we can talk about JoJo a little bit, because, like, bro, no spoilers, this is a spoiler-free zone, but the end of Stone Ocean, I had already, like, read it ahead of time, so I knew it was gonna happen. But, like, I was losing my mind watching it. There was a point where I was legitimately, like, shaking. Like, whole body shaking. And my partner thought I was having a seizure. Because I was just shaking silently. And it's because I was crying so hard. I don't know what to say. JoJo just gets me. I feel too much when it comes to pieces of media. But yeah, the part 6 ended great. I can't wait for Steel Ball Run. And also, fucking JoJo Lands is a thing that's happening soon, I think. And I'm probably not gonna catch up to it, like, weekly or whatever. I'm not good at that kind of thing. I did that for when, fucking part 5 came out, where I just ignored the fact that part 5 is coming out. I was like, I'll just watch it all in, like, one chunk later. And that's also just because I don't really like part 5, but we don't need to talk about that. That's a whole other thing. My dislike. It's weird because a lot of JoJo, like, JoJo favorite things, but also half of it, I'm just like, I don't like this that much, and I wish it was better. Do we have time? We probably have time. That's fine. There was a crowd of people in front of the house. Why were there high school girls in front of my apartment? Students very seldom come to this village because this place is a residential area with nothing special. High school students don't live here. Aren't there, like, schools around? I quickly counted them. There were a little over 10. Everybody had makeup on, with pale face and red lips. When I looked at the students who looked in handheld mirrors to fix their makeup, it reminded me of my student life. I don't think I had any time to put on makeup with all the studying I had to do. Mom always told me that makeup can wait till college. I wonder, how would it feel to be able to express oneself like that at that age? I can't even do it at this age. Maybe if I tried in high school, I'd be better at expressing myself now. I put a key into my keyhole when the girls started glaring at me. Are they looking at me? Who is she? Is she... Huh? All the girls were giving me a dirty look. Did I do something wrong? Hey, wait a minute. When I first saw this, I was like, holy shit, they actually, like, put in the effort to draw other sprites of other people. I'm still impressed. One of the girls with curly hair walked towards me. Hey, old lady, do you live here? Old lady? I could feel my blood pressure shooting up at that moment. I don't think there's much of an age difference between you and me. Yeah. Oh my god, you must be kidding me. They all shrieked. Oh my god, you must be kidding me! They all shrieked at once. My ears hurt. Our hottie Jihae lives here. You mean you live here too? We live in an apartment. Multiple people live in an apartment. It's not that weird. Hottie Jihae. Who are these girls? I never heard from Jihae that he had any high school friends. Who are you? Do you know Jihae? Don't you dare speak his name like that. Then how do you know him? Do you really live with him? We do live together, but I can't answer instantly. I have no idea who these girls are. Oh my god, it's Jihae! All the girls suddenly screamed at once and looked in the same direction. He is so fucking tall. That's insane. I also turned to see what they're looking at, and I saw that Jihae was walking towards this way with a grocery bag in his hand. Oh my gosh, I love you so much. Please take this present. Mine too. My mom said it's really good for the body, and I brought it especially for you. Jihae barely glanced at the girls as he walked straight past them. Then, are these girls Jihae's fans? Yeah. And Jihae stopped in front of me to speak. Milady, With one word, the screaming girls suddenly became silent. And they were this is my favorite. They were shooting lasers in my direction. These bitches have laser guns. They were shooting lasers in my direction. Pew pew. Oh god, why were they looking at me like that? Dinner tonight is spaghetti. I just ate spaghetti last night. And the night before. Dinner tonight is spaghetti. And Jihae lifted up the basket for me to see. If only looks could kill. But lasers can. Really? I'll cook tonight. I'll get the door for you. Jihae turned my key to open the door and returned it to me. With trembling hands, I took the key. This is scary. Doesn't Jihae see those girls? Their glares. Doesn't he feel it? Doesn't he feel the lasers? Oh my god, we do that like that Mr. President game where it's like, Mr. President, get down! We're like, Jihae, get down! And we like tackle him to the ground. Anyway, that would make such a good fucking, still image. Anyway, I gotta get out of here. Jihae, go in. After entering the house and shutting the door behind me, I let out a sigh of relief. I pressed my ear against the door and was able to hear the furious voices of the girls outside. Who the heck is she? Who does she think she is? Does she think that she's his wife? She must be insane. I bet she had her eyes and nose done. I just know it. And what about her clothes? Does she not read any fashion magazines? I feel bad for her. Although it's true I'm not exactly a fashionista. Do you know these girls? Excuse me. The girls who were giving you presents outside, who are they? Just girls. That was not the answer I wanted. Anyone could tell that they're girls. What I mean is, are they your fans? Milady. Jihae had a serious look on his face. I nodded and also looked at Jihae seriously. I have to buy some garlic. What? Jihae held up the spaghetti noodles that he bought. Oh, does he mean that he forgot to buy garlics to make spaghetti? He was so serious that it confused me. I'll go in. I was about to volunteer when I realized something. If I go out now, those girls might turn into hyenas and try to eat me. I'll go buy it. Huh? Jihae put his shoes on again and reached out for the doorknob. Wait a second! We're on a balcony. Like, our apartment room is... We have a balcony. Were the girls, like, actually outside our building, or were they, like, in our hallway? How are the girls right outside? Jihae put his shoes on again and reached out for the doorknob. No. If you go out now, the girls will. But it was too late. The front door opened and... Ah! I can hear screams loud enough for my eardrums to burst. At this rate, I might have some complaints for the neighbors. I'm gonna have complaints too. I could still hear the girl shouting his name even with the door shut. It hasn't been long since he started his modeling job, but he has so many fans already. It's natural, though. You don't see too many guys who are as good-looking as Jihae. But they're just so open about their emotions. How do I... Okay, whatever. They're able to express honestly how they feel. I admire them in a way. Looking at the girl shouting I love you to Jihae made me feel weird. Why am I feeling this way? Gee, girl, I fucking wonder why. Anyway, we'll continue this Jihae adventure. Sure, we'll continue this Jihae adventure next time. Thank you guys for joining me. Blah, 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 the usual shit I say. And I hope you guys... these are so hard to come up with. I hope you guys find a good sale soon. Sure, that's something. I don't think I've used that one before. Anyway, thank you for watching. Goodbye, peace out, whatever. Goodbye.